Hello world. This is a follow-up video for our plugin WordPress accessibility tools and missing alt text finder. So let's get into it. All right, plugins. We're going to add new. Here we go here, WP accessibility tools and missing alt text finder. All right, should be in the settings, accessibility tools. Here we go. All right, in the first video, I showed you how to use the first image optimization, the alt text finder portion of it. Okay, since then, we've done quite a few updates. We have added a contrast checker. So what you want to do is, this is to check the front end of your site to make sure all your contrast is good. So you see we have here some green or some blue on white. So you have the white here. You can type in blue. You can get exact and type in the exact blue that you want. You can see how it looks. So you'll be able to tell whether you are compliant or not. All right. Another awesome thing is this ADA checklist. We went down we went line by line on the WCAG 2.1 guidelines. What we tried to do is simplify it. So we have this interactive checklist here. So if you can come in and you know for sure you're compliant on this one, this one, this one, you can click them off and save them. So you know where you're compliant at. So you can work on, so you know the key is so you know where you're not compliant. So then you're able to work on those. And as you check those off, you're just coming that much closer to full compliance and you're really helping people. My favorite part of this is we add an accessibility audit. Start accessibility audit. And that's all you do is check it. And what this does is, let's duplicate this. We're going to go to a page. We're going to preview that page. All right, you come in front of your page, you're able to, it adds this little piece of CSS here. You can go through and you can test your site. So let's test for headings. It checks all your headings. And then he comes over here, and if there's something non-compliant right here, it tells you. So when you scroll over it, it highlights it. You can see how it's right next to here. And it tells you this document contains an H4. So that's not correct. You got H1s, H2, and then an H4. It shows you all of them. Okay. If you want to check your contrast, it'll show you where it thinks your contrast is not correct. I got white on green here. It says it's 4.01 and it needs to be at least 4.5. And the cool thing about it is it comes over here and it'll actually suggest this color right here, which brings me into the proper ratios. And you can click preview and it just shows you. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Link text talks about link text and stuff, labels, image alt tags. I'll make sure your images have alt tags. All your landmark elements. And another cool thing is screen reader text. So when you hover over something in this box, it tells you what the screen reader will be reading. That's good for alt tags and stuff like that. So no text is visible. I got to add some title headers to these. Let the screen reader know that these are videos. That's just the text. Yeah, all the text is good there. There's no alt tags here. They are alt tags here. Things like that. So this is a really, really good tool. Really good tool. And it's completely free. So this is very, very useful. All right, so that is the accessibility audit. And again, if you don't want to use that, you just check it off, hit same changes. That's it. And then on the last tab here, we added just a bunch of resources for you. The actual 2.1 guidelines. This is a must. This accessibility statement generator. It's not actual law, but it's a big deal, and it's really, really helpful to people trying to use your site as well if there's a problem. The W3C is completely free. They're the real deal. That's who created the WCAG 2.1 guidelines. You go to their site and you just answer some questions, and then when you're done, it spits out a little PDF for you, and then you can link that in the footer of your website. So, and then that's your accessibility statement, and that tells people basically what you're good at, what your site's good at, what your site's not good at. If there's a problem, who to contact, what's the process of dealing with the problem. And I believe that the accessibility statement alone will help a lot of situations. A user way plugin, we have that on the front of our site. It's free. You just have to sign up with your email or something. We have nothing to do with this company, but it's really good. So what that is it just adds this little link right here, this little CSS on the front of your site. We can open this up in a new tab here, just so we don't have. All right, it's just this right here. And what that does is someone coming to your site can click it and they can make a bigger cursor. See that? They can make contrast better. They can add bigger text. They can come and desaturate. You can highlight all the links. You can do all kinds of stuff. So that makes it very useful. So if you're not going to go through the process of actually remediating your site, which I think you should, you really should. You have a responsibility, in my opinion. But if you're not going to go through that process, you should at least add this plugin to your site, which really helps. Add an accessibility statement generator, because that allows someone who really is having a problem with your site contact you and say, hey, I'm having a problem with your site, and hopefully you can fix that problem, instead of them having to take legal matters or having to take it further. So very useful. This is just some WordPress accessibility info. This is actually from WordPress.org. So they actually give you some good info. And then here is the actual ADA Section 508 law. They just passed, I believe it was December 20th or 21st of 2018. So it 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 takes effect, I guess, the 19th, but it was actually put in law the 2018. So that's a link. That's the actual law that basically says that all government agencies and anybody doing business with the government agencies, like if you're doing contract work, nonprofit organizations, if you're taking money from the government or anything, you have to be Section 508 compliant. So that's the link there. So, anyways, that's this video. I just wanted to show you the latest updates on this to give you a quick tutorial on it. If you have any problems or if you have any questions, make sure you add it to our support link, our support forum on WordPress.org. You know, go to our plugin, hit the support forum. You'll notice there's quite a few questions, and we do our best to answer them. This plugin is completely free, not a freemium. We don't even want your email, and it always will be free. This is strictly to help you become compliant. So, but with that being said, go check out our website. We've got a ton of talks. We've got a great process of making your site compliant. Check it out. Very easy. And with that, I appreciate it. All right. And with that, I appreciate your time, guys. Have a good night.